Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Heiko Shaves. Just wanted to give you the quick story of how I got my little gash here in my face. I mentioned that it is the leaf twig that caused this, but it was really not the razor's fault. So I'm going to turn the cameras around and point at the razor, and then we're going to look at how this can happen. This is a public service announcement. So here's the story. I just brought the leaf out, which was present when the injury happened, and I also brought the DE5 by Fine just as an example. So if you have a traditional 3-piece razor, you have on your top plate all kinds of devices that assure proper alignment. So the only time that you can really give you a good cut in your fingers maybe is while you are putting the blade into the razor like this, right? So you put the handle on there. And then as long as the razor is machined to certain standards, the blade shouldn't be hanging out in any weird way. So let's put that aside. And now let's take a look at the twig here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. So here we have the twig. And what happened was it was just 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm really happy shaving with this little guy here because it's really mild. It's really... you can almost find the perfect angle on your face without even looking. And so I was in the bathroom. We have 2 lights in there. One is really bright and one is kind of the more dim version near the shower. And I only turned that on and I didn't have the bright lights on. And in the kind of the fogginess of my brain in the morning and in the dimness of the light in the bathroom, I didn't see that the blade was kind of like... See that? Like a little off kilter here. So see those two little bumps here? That kind of align the blade, one on each side. And here on this side, it wasn't aligned properly. So it's supposed to be right in there, held in place with a little magnet until you manage to tighten down the twig. Oh, this is loose right now. I'm looking at the screen, not at the razor. So this is tight and properly aligned. But the morning when the cut in my face happened, I was still kind of half asleep. And I was doing my daily 1 pass shave before I head out the door. The blade was sitting like this and I didn't see it. And I just tightened it down just like I would when the blade is in proper look. Now, actually, see, now it slid in. I might be mistaken here. Maybe it was this way. So the blade was slipped out that way, not back here, but like this. And then I just tighten it down. And then because of tightening, look at the evilness here. The blade was sticking out like this, and the first stroke that I did on my face, I immediately cut into my face and I yelped a little bit. It was like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? And then I turned the light on, and then obviously I could see what's going on. I'm not saying this is a design flaw. This was, of course, my mistake because I didn't look at it clearly. Maybe if you guys wear glasses and you don't have your reading glasses or whatever, and you just don't take the time to properly align the blade. Yeah, the injury in my face is what can happen. So this is what happened. I tightened it down and blood was coming out. So guys, be careful. But here on the twig and on the thorn, the blade is aligned only with those 2 little protrusions and held in place by a magnet in the middle until you have it tightened down. So that's the story. No big deal. It's going to heal. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to take it easy on shaving on that side. Yeah, so that's the story. And that's how I ended up with this cut here. It was bleeding quite profusely for a little bit. And then I kind of calmed it down. And I just left it alone. It's actually, this was just yesterday. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It was quite a cut. And that definitely woke me up. After that, I was really closely paying attention to what I was doing in my face. But yeah, just be careful. If you have a twig or a thorn, just make sure you have the blade in there properly. I was getting so comfortable with this thing. So, you know, the morning, my little brush in my Parasso shave bowl, quick lather up, one pass, done. And I always get a really good result. I mean, if you really only have 1 day growth that you have to shave off, you can get away for going to work with a one pass. And that's what I kept doing, and you know, just reaching for this all the time until yesterday morning. So now I'm a little more cautious. And yeah, I have so many other razors to choose from. Alrighty guys, that's it. Hang in there, be careful, don't cut yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.